to all the OSG's team. I'm Jeanne Delaunay. I'm the daughter of Laurent and Catherine Delaunay. I've joined the family business since last year, and since then I took over the winemaking for Abbot and Delaunay and Domaine de la Métairie d'Allon, which are our two really high-end wineries in the Languedoc. You may also know how Edouard Delaunay winery in Burgundy. My father is the winemaker for this winery, and I'm the winemaker for Abbot and Delaunay in the south of France, Languedoc. So I'm really happy that you took our Rosé de Pinot Noir Les Graves. It's pretty special for me because it's really the first wine that I created. Of course, I've done the winemaking for all the wines of Abbot and Delaunay and Domaine de la Métairie d'Allon in 2023. But this one is the one that I've imagined, I've created, and so I'm really happy that you took some of my rosé. So just a few words about Domaine de la Métairie d'Allon. It's a pretty particular and pretty special estate for us because it's our estate located in Limoux. Limoux, it's probably the best place in Languedoc for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. In fact, my parents that are from Burgundy, they have really looking for the best place in Languedoc for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. And they finally found in 2014 the Domaine de la Métairie d'Allon in Limoux. Limoux, it's really special because the soil, it's limestone and clay, like in Burgundy. The climate, it's pretty cold because you're close to the Pyrenees mountains, so you have the cold air coming from the Pyrenees, and also it's pretty high in altitude. We are like 400 meters altitude, which is quite high in the Languedoc. So it's very good for the terroir, the soil, limestone and clay, and also for the climate, the cold and fresh climate compared to the rest of the Languedoc. So Limoux, yeah, it's pretty unique, and it's quite looking like the Haute Côte in Burgundy. So we have there the Domaine de la Métairie d'Allon, which is a 25-hectare estate where we do Pinot Noir and Chardonnay only. Really Burgundy style, Burgundy way, in the viticulture, in the vineyard, and also in the winemaking. And what we want to show is that we can do really high-end Pinot Noir and Chardonnay in another place than Burgundy if you have the know-how, the good terroir, the good climate. So this is what we do with Domaine de la Métairie d'Allon. And when I joined last year, I really wanted to also experience the Rosé de Pinot Noir, because for me Pinot Noir is probably the best grape to do really high-end Pinot Noir, really high-end Rosé, sorry, because for me it's more elegant, it gives more complexity than the grape varieties that we are used to in south of France, the Grenache, Cinsault, Syrah, Mourvèdre. It's really good for drinkable rosé, but when you want to target really high-end, really high quality, really gastronomic rosé, I think that Pinot Noir is probably the best grape for that. So this is what I've decided to do with this Rosé de Pinot Noir, Les Graves. So Les Graves, it's the name of the plot. In Domaine de la Métairie d'Allon, we have two blends, one in Pinot Noir, one in Chardonnay, that we call Le Village. That is the blend of all the best plots of the estates. And then we have some single vineyards. The single vineyards, it's really the best plots in Pinot Noir and Chardonnay that we have. It can be compared, for example, to the Grand Cru in Burgundy. So we've selected our three best plots, two in Pinot Noir and one in Chardonnay. And last year, when I decided to do this rosé, I also selected a fourth plot, named Les Graves, for this Pinot Noir rosé. So what is interesting to know is that Les Graves, so it's the name of the plot. In French, les graves, it means gravels. So it's this kind of stone that you can find in the soil, a little bit like in Bordeaux. It's this kind of stone that you have in the soil, and if the plot is named Les Graves, it means that there is a lot of gravel in the soil, and so that's why I was thinking that this particular plot could be perfect for the Rosé de Pinot Noir, because a lot of stone in the soil means a lot of minerality in the wine. And in fact, this wine is probably one of the big things about this wine. It's probably the minerality that is for me unbelievable. So what we have done is that we've unpicked the grapes in the vineyard. We've pressed it directly in the winery. What we do in the pressing is that we take off the first juice and the last juice, so that we keep only the best juice for the wine. So then we do the fermentation in stainless steel tanks, and then we age a little bit. This we've aged like 4 months in stainless steel tanks to keep really this freshness. We don't want to do a too long aging, because otherwise we could lose the freshness and the minerality of the wine, and also lose this beautiful color. So we've aged 4 months before bottling, and I've decided also to do quite a special packaging. Just to show you, so this is the habitual packaging of Domaine de la Métairie d'Allons. What I wanted to do is to keep the same design, but make it more elegant, more on the purity, more on the elegance. So that's why I choose a really nice looking bottle, really elegant, and then that I kept the same design, but it's on the bottle. It's not a label. And finally, what you are going to see is that it's the first wine that is with my signature. So I'm really really happy, proud of the packaging, but proud of the wine as well. If you taste it, you will see that it's really gastronomic rosé, really high-end rosé, and also a rosé, a terroir rosé. I explain. In the nose you have a lot of aromas. It's really generous, it's really aromatic, and then in the mouth you have a perfect balance, a perfect mix between kind of richness and roundness from the south of France, but also a kind of purity and elegance and minerality in the mouth that stays in the mouth really long. And this is probably what you have to highlight, is this minerality and this elegance. And what we recommend is really to have it or by itself, really fresh, or with a good meal. It's also a really good gastronomic rosé. So I think you have all the information you need about this rosé. I'm really looking forward to have your impression of the rosé, and I hope you will enjoy it. Cheers, and hope to see you soon in Denmark.